There you go.
Starting, and it should say live in a second. Boom.
Brianna.
Wow, there we go.
Brianna Mesh.
There we go. I doubt it. Ooh. I sent my mom the link, I think.
I'm Andy. This is Andy Talks a Lot. My co-host.
Okay,
Telephone.
so we're actually streaming now. So hello, welcome to B Talks a Lot. No one is watching it. Even my mom.
I think we should stop mentioning the watchers.
Why?
You know, because we should focus on having a discussion, a real discussion.
Then what
Because
are
if
we
we
gonna
keep talking
talk
about the watchers, you know, it's kind of a boring topic. I wouldn't want to watch the show just talking about the watchers. Oh, we got one.
Bet it's my mom. Because I haven't posted it anywhere yet. Have you texted her?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hello. Alright, well,
Hello, Mama Liz.
let's get on to the show.
Yeah, we have to stop talking about watchers because Finn said so.
Yes, I do say so. Let's talk about, like, the nice days we had.
Days? There
yeah.
was just one.
What are you talking about? There were 2 nice days.
What?
Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday was in, like, the high 60s. And, Wednesday was, mid-70s.
I didn't know about Tuesday.
I was out in Central Park all day Tuesday.
Wow, what was that like? Because I've only been, like, to one part of Central Park.
Awesome. I really liked it. I like kind of scaled the whole park. Like I went up to 77th, I took the 6 up, and I went near the Met and on the east side, and just kind of walked up to this big like lake. I don't know what it's called, but there's ducks all over the place. So I was just like walking along that. It's
Was
kind of
that where
boring
we
up there.
found Leggy?
What?
Is that where we found Leggy?
No.
We found a bird I named him Leggy, just so everyone knows.
No, it's like, do you know this giant lake in Central Park, and then there's a thing that goes across the middle? And then there's a bunch of ducks.
Like a bridge type thing?
Yeah, but people can't walk on it. It's kind of like just rocks or whatever, and then ducks kind of just habitat.
I'm gonna say yes.
It's
but
really, I mean, if you've been there, you don't really forget it. It's just giant. It's a giant thing in like the upper part of Central Park, in the upper end.
Okay.
And then there's a bunch of lakes, and then I started walking down towards the east or the west side, and like it kind of gets.
Did you
cool
walk to Central Park?
No, I just walked like throughout Central Park. I was pretty tired by the end of it.
I was gonna say.
I walked. Well, we'll get into that. I walked around Central Park. Like, there's a part where it gets really woodsy, and it kind of feels like you're actually in nature. There's like giant rocks, and people are sitting on them, and trees all over the place. And then there's a lake right down below, which is kind of cool. I like that spot a lot. And then once you go around the lake, on the side, you might find like strawberry fields where John Lennon's memorial is. And that was really cool. It was pretty like packed that day too. A lot of people like singing around there, taking pictures. I saw a really cool like jazz duo. Like one guy was on like bass, I think. The other guy was just playing the saxophone, and they were just like playing down by the lake, and it was like really nice. You know, a lot of people were sitting there. A lot of people walking their dogs and stuff, which was cool. I sat up on like this tower castle thing that was also on the west side, and it kind of overlooked one of the lakes. And I was just drawing there for like an hour and stuff like that. I was gesture drawing people. And
what is gesture drawing?
quick drawings of people like moving in action. Like if they're walking, it's like almost a stick figure. Essentially, you get the main action down, and you gotta make sure like you remember the anatomy, so you don't remember where things go, and you gotta make it feel like it's an action, so like it's proportional correctly, and it's just kind of exaggerated per se. Yesterday I went downtown to Greenwich Village, and it was like really cool. You know, it was a nice day. I sat and drew faces at Washington Square for like 30 minutes, I sat next to some guys. One guy was just throwing birdseed around, like this circle, and another guy was talking about just like, you know, the New York populace, and just like, like, just talking to people walking by, like, yo, pass the ball. Like, some guy was walking around with a basketball, and like, he was talking about how they filmed like a part of Do the Right Thing in front of his mom's house in Brooklyn in the late 80s. And then I just started walking down Bleecker Street and stuff. It's really cool down there. I really like it. I mean, it's like small shops, a bunch of those, and like lots of like more trees and stuff like that, which I like. And it's like, you know, less crowded, full of like businessmen and cars. You know, it's very casual and free, I suppose. I really liked it though. So that was my. Oh, and then I drew like a building. On 23rd.
A building right here.
Yeah, right next door to this.
Well, not right next door to this.
Essentially
like a
right
couple
next door.
doors down.
Yeah.
3 doors down. Would you
Is that
say?
a band?
Yeah. I don't know if I should. Wow, look at that hair. I don't know if I should talk about my days, because I've been having a couple rough ones. But you know about it, Finny. Oh, I know what I'll say. I will say that me and Nick found a cool burger place down around Stuyvesant. A Mojo Burger.
Oh, I passed that place. I passed by it.
Yeah, we pass by it when we go to the thrift store.
Yes.
It's really nice.
You guys were all the way down there?
Mhm.
Oh, what, class?
No, Nick just wanted to go. Well, he wanted food, and I said, why don't we go walk? And he was like, okay, but I want food. And so we were walking, and I was like, you want to get a bagel? And he said, no, that's expensive.
Oh.
And then he got a pina colada. I don't know. It's just...
Wait, so you guys didn't go to class?
No, we did.
Oh.
But all my classes are in this building.
Wait. I'm like trying to piece
Also-
together like the time frame. Cause I met up with you guys at what, like 6 something?
Yeah, we had our midterm yesterday.
Oh, so you left early.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, but I was dressed like a slob until I found out I was gonna go outside. 'Cause it was warm. I never go to class in joggers, but I went to class in joggers and my fat shirt.
You've been wearing joggers a lot lately.
Yeah, but like, I mean like sweatpants joggers, like
Oh.
the ones I wear to bed.
Yeah, I don't really wear those.
Yeah. I don't have any like jean joggers because of the fact that like, excuse me, they're so long, I wouldn't be able to wear them anyway.
You don't like bagginess? I have a
not
pair
too
that I
baggy.
roll up, just because I like the look.
I never seen anybody roll up joggers.
Nobody else has to do it for me to do it. I like the look. I wore them yesterday. The green pants. They're my green pants.
Finny has green pants. Oh, I do know I could talk about how I made prints in class today. It was so exciting. And I corrected the color in 3 tries, which is, 2 tries, which is a big deal because it usually takes like a gajillion tries. They printed out, it was too pink, so I made the oranges and the reds like a -20. And then that was slightly too orange, so I just added 4 for a -16. Or no, maybe it was plus. No, it's negative. So 16. And ta-da! We got the correct color. Yeah, They told us how to calibrate the monitors today, but, like, that's a lot of work. And I had a lot of work to do, so. Listen, I had to use...
I just yawned too.
I had to use Lightroom, and I had to use InDesign, and I found out I cannot print from InDesign, otherwise it will turn the color completely wrong.
InDesign.
Do you know what InDesign is? It's where you can make, like, books
Oh,
or magazines.
nice.
Yeah. But, can't use InDesign to print for class. Ugh. Goddamn, Finn, you're making me tired. It's all Finn's fault.
I'm tired and I'm hungry. Kind of motivated lately. Also, at the same time, I'm not, just because of the RA thing. Next week, I'm going to be like a cherry blossom. I'm going to be in a very great mood, just because I got the RA stuff over with. Then I'm going to remember that college tuition exists. And it's going to put me in a funk again.
Oh, that's probably why my jaw hurts. I'm stressed about the RA thing.
Yeah,
I didn't think of that.
that's why I've been stressed for like the past month. Ugh.
I just don't think about it.
Yeah.
Oh, now the other side of my jaw hurts. I'm living. I'm really
Are you
living.
livid?
Yeah, I'm livid.
I'm livid.
Living la vida.
You know what's cool about Basquiat?
Basquiat?
Basquiat.
It's Basquiat.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Basquiat.
I have someone in my class who's
No,
like
Michel
in love
Basquiat.
with.
You want to hear a pronunciation?
Oh my god. Is he pronouncing it?
I was watching an interview and his family was pronouncing it like Basquiat.
Okay, but you also say your last name differently than the rest of your family says
Handel?
your. Yeah.
That's how you pronounce it.
I know,
Handel.
but sometimes I say Handel and you say no, it's Handel. But like no one else in your family
no,
says
I got
Handel.
it wrong. I got it wrong.
Oh.
I was like, I asked my parents and they told me it's Handel.
Alright. He switched over. We only have one few where we got boring.
Oh, already. So we started arguing. I was probably wrong. No, but I was just watching an interview about him, but him and this guy, they went to high school together. Like, they did this thing called, like, Samo, and it's like, they're a graffiti duo, basically, but nobody knew who they were. And they just, like, graffiti stuff, like, in different places, but it wasn't, like, your normal graffiti. It was just, like, words and, like metaphors and, like, symbolism and type stuff. I don't even know if
What
I'm,
is
like,
it called?
speaking
I'll look it
correctly.
up.
Samo. And it was just, like, that's kind of how they got big. And it's so interesting, because you know what Samo, where they derived that from? Same old, like, same old, like, same old, like, same old shit, you know, that type of stuff. Like, people, like, they grew up with just saying stuff like that.
So they just like,
That's, like, their
wrote-
tag. It's SAMO.
I see it.
Yeah.
They just wrote words on the wall.
Yeah, but it was big. Everybody wanted to know who they were in, like, the 80s. Like, the early 80s.
Hey, here's Basquiat. Basquiat. Basquiat.
That's great. Let's
And
go with that tonight.
and Keith Haring.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, apparently it was pretty chill to hang out at SVA back in the day. Like, young artists like that.
Yeah, it's not chill now.
I
You have
mean,
to have
well,
7 forms of ID to get in the building.
Yeah, I know. I mean, there were other artists who went to SVA, and, like, Basquiat would, like, come and chill with those artists, you know, and stuff like that. But he wasn't, like, a good artist either. He just, like, he was very expressive, and he knew what he wanted to put on paper, and it was, like, one of his biggest influences was, this book called called Grey's Anatomy, and it was just about, it's not the show, trust me, so don't get excited.
Grey's Anatomy.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
It's a product of, like, this school.
Grey's Anatomy.
It's
I'm ready.
just an anatomy book. basically.
Okay, but Grey's Anatomy.
I know. It is a pretty good show, I guess.
You guess? Have you seen
Crazy,
it? It's a
but
great
it's the same
show.
shit. It's just like, it's like Walking Dead. I stopped watching The Walking Dead because the only reason you watch the show is because you know someone's gonna die, and that's what you wait for, and then you cry and get upset.
No,
I went
that's not
down.
why I watched the show.
I went down to my home, and my sister binge watched the entire show. She was
Grace
crying
or-
about one death of some character. She was like bawling her eyes. I've never seen her cry so hard.
The Walking Dead or Grey's?
Grace.
Okay.
I've never seen her cry so hard in her life.
It was probably Derek's death. Sorry, spoiler alert.
Derek. How did he die? She was talking
I
about
don't-
someone who died like because and they didn't know he was gonna die. Like he was supposed to wake up or something bullshit like that. It sounds like Ted. I don't know. Not probably wasn't Ted. But I hate shows like that.
Either Derek or Mark. I don't know. I haven't seen Derek's death yet. I've only heard about it. Sorry for all the spoilers if you care about Grey's friends. No, I don't watch it for the death. That's not why I watched the show. I watched the show because I heard there was gays. And there are. They're just not in what I'm watching yet. So I
It's a
have
better
to.
reason for people to watch than just killing people off all the time.
I agree. You know. But I mean the gays, you know. The woman that plays one of the gays is actually bi in real life. Yeah.
Look at that.
I mean, she's married to a man, but she's got nice hair, so it's fine. It's fine, you know.
It's fine. It's fine.
She's got good hair. I guess she could like a man if she wants. No, she's got good hair. Hold on, I don't know her name.
Hey, people watching tonight, do you know any good cheap restaurants?
I thought we weren't talking to
Well, no, we're not talking about the viewer count. We can talk to the audience, though.
Oh, we're breaking the fourth wall.
Do you know any...
There's a chat, by the way. If you see,
Yeah.
if there's like a chat, if you're logged into YouTube, you can like chat to us. Finn just wants to know, like, if you guys know any place good to eat, I guess.
around the Gramercy area. Like any place cheap as McDonald's. That's better than McDonald's.
Yeah, because I'm not eating at McDonald's.
Please.
I told you I'd give you food that's free, but okay.
Oh yeah, that's true. I always forget that.
It's cheaper
I'm just so
than
hungry.
McDonald's. Ma, if you want to know why I'm giving him food, it's because it goes bad soon. And I don't want to eat it.
You had a personal view. Probably because I was like, do you know any places? Like, this is bullshit.
Dumb. Grey's Anatomy. Oh my god, what's her name? Callie. In real life. Cheryl Ramirez. She is amazing. I think she knows my mom, aka Leah Delaria.
Your mom knows your mom?
Well, my mom knows that I have another mom. She shouldn't be offended. Literally, we were watching, my mom was watching, Shameless, the newest season, and Leah Delaria makes, like, a guest appearance in the show, and my mom was like, hey, look,
excited?
look. Yeah, she's like, here, look.
It's your
And I'm
mother.
like, Mom!
I can imagine her mom like, it's your mother. It's your,
Okay, she didn't do that.
it's your mother.
Look. See, she got good hair.
She looks like the younger version of Leah.
No,
Like,
she doesn't.
She looks like a very young version of
Okay,
your mom.
Sarah Ramirez is like a Mexican-American actress. Leah Delaria is like very white. Okay, listen. Oh my god, why is it when you look up Leah Delaria, it says Leah Delaria white? No, they broke up. No.
You follow her. That could, she could evolve.
Literally, the thing I clicked on says Leah Delaria is single. I'm dating a lot of girls right now. She wild. I love her. I love my mom. Okay, tell me why. Movies and TV shows. She was in a movie called The Edge of 17 in
Oh, it's a good movie. Oh, wait.
in 1998. But it shows the current movie poster for Edge of 17. I love Edge of 17.
Yeah.
She wasn't in that.
That was good.
Oh, you saw it?
I watched it with Liv. It was good.
Wow. Do you or don't you agree that the main character kind of looks like Nick's sister? No?
No.
I think so. I saw it with Gigi one time. I saw
Gigi's
it
probably
twice.
like, she looks like me. She looks like me.
Gigi looked at me like, what? Are you blind?
Did she close her eyes? Like,
No.
she does that. Like,
No, my cellular device. Thank you, Finny. I'm just lazy.
lazy. I'm just lazy today.
Oh, I forgot I was saying before, in my workshop class, I made prints, and they were beautiful, and I made prints of my friend Mary, not my roommate. She's not really my roommate because she doesn't live there anymore, but she has the room, but not her, Mary, Animation Mary, let's call her, and, oh,
Anna Mary.
Anna Mary, ugh.
Anna Mary, what up?
Mary might be a guest next week. She agreed to it, but we don't know. We never know if people are actually going to be on our show. But, yeah, so Animation Mary, I made prints of her because I am doing a new series, The Aesthetics of People, right? And Finny may be next on my list to take photos of.
Yep.
So I'm super excited.
Me too.
But,
Oh.
yeah.
You imbecile.
I'm pumped. I want to take pictures of people close up like that. It's really fun. Because I crop them into squares. He was like, why squares? Like, how did you come to that? And I'm like, I wanted, like,
Your
it to
professor
all...
or Nick?
No, my professor.
Okay.
But I was just like, I want it all to be the same, like, the same ratio. Like, I want it to all fit and be cohesive. So they all look the same. Because if you take, like, a bunch of horizontal pictures and a bunch of vertical pictures, they don't fit together in the same way.
I'd probably go vertically.
I don't like vertical as my thing.
Okay.
But, but like, still, I don't know. I feel like I just like the squares. So, it's a triptych and it's squares.
You try to experiment a little bit.
What?
You try to experiment a little bit.
And not do squares? It's got
It's
like,
up to you.
Finn, I have like 5 weeks to do this. There's no time to experiment.
5 weeks.
Yes.
Oh, to make the whole series?
20 photos. 20 prints, 5 weeks.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the one print for a second. Maybe like, well, you got 5 weeks.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I just started this series. So, like, that's not a long time.
So 20 photos?
Well, I need 20 different, like, yeah.
Do you have the 20 people?
Like, lined up? No. I have you. I wrote down a bunch of people. I showed you.
I know, but I don't know if it got bigger.
Mm. I mean, I think he said I could do, like...
You know, you could take a photo of my friend Luca. If he wants. I mean, he, wears a lot of, like, pinks and, like, stuff. He's a furry. He wears a lot of pinks and stuff like that.
I've just heard so much about people in your class.
Do you know who that is?
I feel like I do.
Have people talked about him?
I don't... I've just heard so many things. I don't know if it was specifically about Luca.
Would you... Hey, I want to hear some stuff.
No.
Why?
No, that's okay.
What do you mean?
Because it's stuff like I've brought up to you in the past and you got upset about it.
Well, it was one thing. Someone thought this guy was a Nazi sympathizer. I even talked to him. He agrees that, like, Nazism's terrible. I mean, that's a little, like, strange to just conclude that someone's like that.
Okay.
That's why I was upset. I mean...
I'm just dropping my phone. It's things that I have mentioned in the past and you thought were ridiculous, so I
think you're taking my reactions a little seriously.
a little seriously. You
Yeah.
get really upset, Finn.
Oh my god, stop.
You do. When we get into arguments, it gets bad.
Alright, well, I want to know.
I don't know what I've heard about Luca.
No, just the class. I want to know.
Everyone is weird. No, I don't want to throw out names on air, but like I've heard things that everyone is weird, or some people have like styles that aren't good, and
Like art styles?
yeah, and they just suck. There's some creepy boys. I don't necessarily know the names of the people either,
I
because
think I know who you're talking about. I hope I'm not like in that category.
oh yeah, Finn, you're one of the
I
creepy
don't know. I don't know
boys.
if I am. I don't know if I'm like I got shitty style or I'm a creepy boy.
I don't think so. No, because like in order to be one of the creepy boys in your class, you have to stare down you have to like look at one of my friend's chest area a lot. Apparently that's a thing. I don't know. I'm not in the class. I'm just telling you the things I've heard.
That's weird.
Mhm.
No, well, that's not me.
No, I wouldn't. Yeah, we have 2 watchers. One of them could be your girlfriend. You should definitely say that it's not you.
Maybe it's not me. What about the shitty style?
Oh, I don't know what they said. I don't know. I just know I was told there are people who really aren't good in your class.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about.
I think you know too. But like, again, I'm not.
No,
It's someone that we know I don't like. He just like closed his eyes and nodded at me like, yeah, okay. So I wasn't surprised. But, no, I don't know. I've heard things about a lot of animation kids. It's really funny. Like, you guys are all like a bunch of nerds, but you all seem to talk about each other like you're
Yeah.
not.
I mean, apparently gossip spreads like wildfire.
Oh, it really does.
Like in animation.
It really does.
I mean, I'm friends with everybody in my class. As it seems, I hope they're not just like putting on a facade.
I don't think so.
You know how Mary was like on the phone with you? She's like, "What up, Finn?" Remember? She's like, "What up? I have something to say to Finn." She's
Oh, that Mary. Yeah, animation Mary. Yeah.
Anna Mary. I saw her in the elevator. I walked on the elevator and she was like, "Sup, Finn?" I was like, "What up, Mary?" And I said it again, like, "What up, Mary?" in like the very exaggerated tone, and she's like, she said it back. And it was like,
She's a cool kid. What's it called? I told her that Finn is short for Finley, and she's like, "Oh, I can't wait." Did she
can't
ever
wait. No.
Did she call you Finley?
No.
Oh, that's so
No, she
disappointing.
hasn't.
Oh, you lost a watcher.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Dun dun dun. No, Animation Mary's a cool kid. We got one back.
Probably the same person.
Yeah. Animation Mary's cool. I would say, I would be like, oh, so Photo Mary's cool, but like Photo Mary definitely isn't listening. I don't have to kiss up. It's fine.
Definitely isn't.
She's not. She's at like dinner with her friend. I don't,
She's back in South Greenville, actually.
Yeah, actually. Back in
That sucks.
the
Who
hellhole.
wants to commute like that every day?
Not me.
You know how much money she's using? I mean,
I
okay, I'm not even gonna get involved.
I've brought this up.
I'm not even gonna get involved.
I'm
I'm gonna try not even to
this
talk
up.
about like money with other people anymore. It's just like a very
Well-
strange like topic.
She made an appointment with the chair of, or the head of the photography department, the BFA photography department, to try and get money, because she's, you know, it's so expensive to come to school. And it's like, you literally have a dorm, but you are commuting on purpose. I don't think they're going to, like, feel for you. I don't know, that's just an opinion. I could be wrong. Oh yeah. Dude, we have like 10 minutes left. You're gonna eat Jimmy Bean? Well, it doesn't matter how long our show is. It matters, like, what time the show ends.
Oh, you want to end it in 10 minutes?
Yeah, because we have to. It's 9 o'clock tonight. We started late.
Oh, I was looking at the timer for the show.
That's why I said it doesn't matter how long the show is. It's really bad to do that. Finn, you're making me tired. It's all Finn's fault. It's not because I haven't really slept. Your roommate didn't leave my room until 4 a.m.
He didn't wake me up either. I don't think. Oh, yes, he did.
4 a.m.
Yeah. I woke up. He was like, he always asks me, why are you still awake? Every night I'm awake. And this happens, like, I'm awake with him, like, when he comes back, like, 4/5 of the time. And he's always like, why are you awake? Every night. It's like, oh, you're awake? It's just like a surprise for him. And I have to, like, answer his question. I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know. Well, what am I supposed to say? I don't want to be awake.
Well, what's it called? He was doing homework, and, like, it would have been fine, but he didn't turn the music off when I told him I was going to go to sleep.
Yeah, he did that in my room before, too.
But, like, he knows I can't sleep with noise. Like, every time he's watching TV and I want to go to sleep, I give him the headphones so he can watch TV.
Yeah, I can't sleep with noise either, but when he's playing games with our friends, he taps on the keyboard and talks, and it's like... Next time he does that, I have to tell him I can't sleep when he does that.
You know, I would step up and talk to him, but, my mom says I can't tell him no, so, you know. You're hungry, I'm tired, we're distracted. Do you want to stop the show?
Yes.
Okay. I know it's probably you, Mom, but, you know, I've had a rough week. Finn is a long-haired boy. I think it's time to end the show. I love you. Even if you're not my mom, I love you.
You might be a dog.
Yeah. A dog could hear me right now. So I love you. And we will be back next week, hopefully with a guest.
Yes.
But we never know. It could not happen. So, who knows? But yeah, this was B Talks a Lot. We're both a little dead, and we will both see you some other time.
Signing off.
Signing off. Goodbye.
Bye.
Stop streaming.